This is Tracy from the Financial Freedom Diary, and today I am back to do a pay debt with me video. I will be paying off Fed loan H.7 today, and I'll be making my interest only payment too while I'm in here. Um, if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing below. And if you're not new, thank you all for coming along this ride with me and being so supportive. I appreciate each and every last one of you. I know that I've been neglecting my YouTube channel as far as answering comments and stuff, but I will get to that. And so I'm just trying to make sure I get my videos done, edited, and then I can put a little bit more time into supporting other YouTubers as well as answering comments that have been left on my videos. And I also wanted to congratulate a lot of people who on my last Pay Debt With Me video, they shared that they're paying off debt and their big wins in their debt payoff, because everybody's like at different stages. Some people are paying off houses, others are paying back, their consumer debt. And so like Sharia Mack, she recently paid off a car and now she's paying off her home or the budget. Nicole paid back her parents. I think that's so awesome, and I think that's a testament to the parents and to the child. Sometimes people forget that parents need their money too, and so they'll borrow from them and don't really pay them back because it's mama's dad and it's okay, but sometimes you can put them in a bind doing that. Also, Forrest Novak, he's paying off his student loans in March. Congratulations, yay. I wish. Sandy Siebel Hager, I hope I said that correctly. She paid off some student loans and now she's paying off her home. I look forward to the day that I pay off my home, and you guys that are paying off your houses, congratulations. I think that's a big step to get to. And imagine having no debt at all. The possibilities that are ahead of you when you don't have to pay for that. You got your taxes and of course, utilities and stuff like that, but you don't have any debt to pay. And I think that's just so awesome. So a super fantastic hurrah for all of you guys too, because I want to celebrate with you too, just like you all celebrate with me. And so what I have on here, got I forgot what it's called. Got my budget. Gosh, you guys, I am getting old, or I need it out. And in it, I got what I'm going to pay off out of this paycheck, and also in the back is what I need to pay in interest for the other student loans. So we are in my account now, and so you can see that I recently made a payment of $45. And so this is what I want to show you guys. The day that both of my payments have processed in January, my account balance was $71,009.79. And so you see how much interest I've accrued now. Some of that has gone down, like $10 for the one student loan that I applied. Part of that $45 payment too, because $10 went to one student loan just to make sure I covered the interest because it was scaring me a little bit, and $35 went to Fed loan H7. So I wanted to preface that. And let's see, do y'all want to see that? I'll show you what I did. Payment and billing and payment history. And I could have went down here too instead of off to the side and say, oh, I just want my payments only, and apply the filter. And here it is. And so my principal balance does go down, but the interest, I think I'm earning about 12, not earning, but it's costing me about $12 a day, $12 to $13 a day in interest. And so you'll see I posted that payment for $35.99 went to principal on those two loans, and $9.01 went to interest. And on this loan right here that I had, that the disbursement date is 8/15. That's the one I call Fed Loan P. It had about $8 in interest, and I wanted to just put something on it just to make sure that the principal wasn't increasing on me, because I couldn't tell for sure. A lot of times they'll let the interest sit in the outstanding interest category, for a while, and then one day they add that interest to the principal. So I like to catch that before they even do that. And that was the only one that I was certain that I was at risk for having it happen to me. So now I'm going to try to pay off Fed loan H7, which is this one here. So this is my principal balance, which is $684.54. And I need to pay this one off. And so $684.54, and I have 49 cents in unpaid interest. So that is the one. Did I memorize that date? Of course I didn't. 1/4/2008. And so let me go here, payments and billing, and request a loan payoff amount. For 2008 is that one. And so I'm going to set this date for February. I'm going to set it for Monday. This video is going to be released on the 4th. And it'll take it about 2 to 3 days to process. Sometimes they do it earlier and sometimes they don't. That loan is very kind of and so the total amount is $685.39. And I'm just writing it down in my planner, $685.39. And I was budgeted for $695.59. Sorry, I just hit all of my ink pens. $659 minus $685.39. So I have $10.02. No, $10.20, excuse me, to add to my interest only payment for another student loan. So let's see. For the next one in line. So now I'm going to process this through my checking. So when you guys see it, it's going to be on the other side. I think I'm making my hair stand up. Okay, so now that one is done. Woosah. That's my first one for 2020. That's getting paid off. So yay for that one. So now let me go through. And so that's 48.24. So that's 58.44. Excuse me. Let's get to the back. I have a breakdown in my notes section of my planner of my revised debt snowball. This is a separate video where I broke this all out, and this makes sure that I cover the interest on all of my student loans. And so I keep this running total here, just in case. And since I paid this one off, I'm striking through that one. And I think that's the first loan that I paid off where I have an extra little interest payment that I was making. So I am going to go back to the payments and billing, and I'm going to make a one-time payment here. And so what I'm going to do is switch this over to target specific loans so I can tell it how I want it broken down. And I'm going to try to schedule this. Well, I will schedule this for 2/4. So that way it doesn't flag it, because normally it gives me this message that I have two payments coming out in the same day and doesn't let me proceed. So I'm going to, even though they could possibly come out of my account on the exact same day. So I'm not sure why that works that way, but so $11.94 for that one, and $638. But yes, this keeps the interest at bay, and that's why I do this. I had found out very early when I was making my payments that my payments weren't enough, because I'm on IBR, which stands for income-based repayment. And no, this is 332. So I wasn't paying enough. And one day I saw the principal increase, and so I just started researching and looking through my account, and I saw the statements where it was going up. I have I wasn't the best housekeeper or best manager of my money at that time. I just was just like, I was so thankful just to be able to make my payment and not be behind on anything. And so that was just basically where I lived. It was kind of like just living in a moment, but not necessarily being aware of what I was doing. I just knew I was making it. And so 16, 543. And so once I saw that, as I started making cuts and taking things out of my paychecks, all the deductions that was on my paycheck. So this one I'm going to make 329. 329. And we're going to see how this one works out this month, because I may need to increase this one a little bit more. 8 is 229, and this is the one that I'm going to be paying. So I had $10.20 left, $12.49 on this one. And so my next paycheck, whatever I have to pay towards that, will go towards this specific loan right here. And so we can see that principal balance is $2,943.16. But yeah, this is one of those areas that once I got on my debt-free journey, I was very happy that I started paying attention to what was going on. I just had lived a certain way for so long that I honestly didn't even know there was anything other than the way that I lived. See, J5 and 4, I don't do anything with those two. So that's 58, 44. I'm just going to go back to my budget and verify, because I know I have a bad memory, or I have a good memory for just random stuff. Not things I need to. Yep, 58.44. So that's good. And now I'm going to set this to come out February 4th and out of my checking account. But yeah, I feel so much more peaceful now, and I can actually think. All right, that is done. And so all of that will process through. And once all of those process through, I will update my debt balance on my videos to show you guys what was the total balance on that particular day. But yay, got one of them gone, and I will get that confirmation number down later. Thank you all for joining me. And if you're paying off debt, y'all stay motivated and fight on through. If you've had a minor setback, and just remember, all setbacks in the end can be minor if you rebound from them and don't let them suck your energy. I know that's easier said than done. But I've had many setbacks at the very beginning of my journey, and I had to remember just to power through, fight through it, because you can do it. And because I get my strength from watching you guys and reading the comments and watching other YouTubers. It's just fantastic. And I love the debt-free community, because it's like I'm not odd, and I don't have to hear, oh, you don't have to pay off those student loans. Yeah, who wants $70,000 hanging over their head? Not me. But you guys have a super fantastic morning, afternoon, or evening. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider doing so. Come along on this journey with me. Y'all have a great one. Bye.